Namaste. Today is day 7 of the Open Your Heart series. Today's practice, we're going to work on standing postures and balance. You can follow me on Spotify at Amanda Hope Yoga, flow number 7. You can use some blocks if you want, possibly a strap if you have those laying around the house. That might help with your practice. We're going to start today in downward facing dog. Taking a moment to observe your body, check in with your hamstrings. When you're ready, step or jump to the top of your mat. Inhaling up, flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, rise up, arms up, beginning with some sun A's, just to warm up the body here. Go at your own pace. Making sure to pause in downward dog for a few breaths. Again, take a pause. Flow through your sun A one more time. Again, using your breath, your movement. When you're ready, step or jump to the top of the mat. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, bend the knees, drop the hips, swinging the arms up. Stand up straight. And forward fold. Flowing through your sun B. Once we get in the downward dog, right foot forward, spin the back foot, rising the arms up. And then left foot forward. Pause, take a moment. Begin again when you're ready. One more time. Pause during your downward facing dog. Step or jump to the top of the mat when you're ready. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, rise up, sweeping the arms up. Just hold for one moment. Bringing your palms together, hands down to center. Inhaling, arms back up. Exhale, fold forward, grasping your big toe with your peace fingers. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold deeper. Gaze behind you. If you need to have a slight bend in your knees, you can do that as well. Just making it comfortable, but still feeling that stretch through the whole back of the leg here. Inhale, halfway lift. Release the fingers, sliding your hands under the soles of your feet to where your big toe is touching your inner wrist. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold deeper. Releasing the hands. Inhale, back up. Sweeping the arms up. Exhaling, hands to thighs. Inhale, step the left foot back. Spinning it, arms to a T. Legs straight. Sorry, something popped. Hinge over the hip and drop the right hand down. Float the left arm up. This is a great opportunity to use a block of some sort. Put that hand down. Maybe come up on your fingertips. Maybe just resting on the shin. Making sure this is a slight back bend. Shoulders stacking over shoulder. not a forward fold. Inhale, back up, pivot your feet. Dropping the left hand down, floating the right arm up. Inhaling back up. So I'm actually just gonna switch sides really quick so that I'm actually facing you. Kind of. Legs back into your strong T, into your triangle, except this time opposite hand to opposite foot. So we're gonna revolve the triangle. Again, excellent time for the block. Floating the right arm up since the right foot is in front of us. Feeling the stretch here. Again, back of the thighs, even the stretch in the shoulders. Inhaling back up. We're gonna flip our feet, spin that one left toes pointed towards the mat. And, right arm down and left arm up. Try to gaze to your opposite fingertips. Can micro bend that knee. Come back on up. Come to the top of the mat. Inhaling the arms up. Exhale, hands to thighs. Stepping the left foot back. Bending into that front knee. Placing your forearm to the thigh without putting all your weight into it, just a gentle touch. And then swimming that arm up and over as if it's a swim stroke. Palm of your hand is parallel to the floor. If you can drop down as long as your posture remains the same. Or putting your block there. Again, maintaining alignment. You don't want to drop too far to where you're rounding your back. But keeping everything linear. And inhaling, back up. Pivot the opposite way, pivoting our feet. Bending into that front thigh. Dropping the forearm. Floating and swimming that arm up and overhead. Again, not dropping your weight. If you feel like you are, get your block. Putting your weight onto your block that way. Gaze can be to these fingertips up here. They can be up. And roll your block out of the way for a moment. Come back on up. Toes are pointed towards that side angle of the mat. And now we're going to do a revolve side angle, similar to the triangle. We're going to pivot all of our toes to the front of the mat. Right knee, bend into the right knee. Opposite hand to opposite foot. Some people put it on the inside, other people put it on the outside, and float that arm up and over. Or pop up on your block. Come up to a strong T and pivot to this side. Putting that arm down, floating that arm up. Coming up to a strong T, going to the top of the mat, sweeping your arms up on an inhale. Exhale, hands to the outer thighs. Now we're going to practice some forward folds. Parsarita Padottanasana. We're going to do A, B, C, and D. You can face me with your toes facing the long edge of your mat, getting as wide out as you feel like your inner groin will let you. First one, we're going to sweep the arms up on an inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Planting the hands down, almost to where they're parallel with the inner part of your foot. If you can elongate your legs a little bit more, maybe the crown of your head can touch the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, pull yourself back up to standing. Readjust your feet, arms to a strong T. Inhaling, hands to hips. Exhale, fold forward, keeping your hands on your hips. Making sure your glutes are engaged, your hamstrings are engaged. Even noticing a little bit of stretch through that back. Can always feel mine in my upper back. Inhale up. Taking your hands, clasping them behind your back. Maybe readjusting your feet a little. Inhaling, look up. Exhale, fold forward. Gaze behind you. Arms off your back into the sky. Inhale back up. And our last one, release the hands, arms to a strong T. We're going to inhale, and on our exhale, fold forward, grabbing our big toe with our peace fingers, capping the big toe with our thumb. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold deeper. Inhale, back up. Step to the top or the bottom of the mat. Feet together. Arms sweep up above you. Exhaling all that negative energy down. Hands to your thighs. Our next one. Taking your foot, you can put it to your calf, or some people can go really high, but make sure it's not here. You don't want it on that knee joint, okay? And if you can't get it as high as that, you can just use it as a kickstand, maybe just balance on your big toe, right? And we're gonna take our arms, we're gonna put them up, middle fingers touching. Maybe you're wobbling like me today, and that's okay. We're all gonna have days. Exhale, plant the feet, hands down, opposite side. Use it as a kickstand to your calf, to your upper thigh, raising the arms up, middle fingers touching. And down. Hands to your thighs. Inhaling, arms up. Exhaling all that energy. This is a little bit of a challenge, so we'll do it from this view. This is a great time if you have a strap or a hand towel nearby. just for support. Also, sometimes it helps. So I'll demonstrate with the strap and inhaling any up into your chest. Give it a moment and then extend. And then go out. So by going out, you're kind of going that way. Ooh. And then back forward before placing down. So now let's do it without. Bringing your knee into your chest. Maybe that's as far as you go. And then you just open up the knee. You can grab your big toe, straighten out. If you have a micro bend, that's okay. And then out to the side. Back to center. Planting the foot down. Having a seat on your mat. Putting your blocks where kind of out of your way. Getting into a wide straddle. Inhaling the arms up. And exhale, fold forward. Inhaling when you're ready. Coming back up to seated. Swinging your legs around. Putting your feet to the two corners of your mat. Laying flat for our final rest of Shavasana. Gently begin to reawaken the body, wiggling the toes, rotating the neck from side to side. Rolling onto either your left or right side. Push your way back up to seated, keeping your eyes closed. Sitting cross-legged on your mat. Inhale, arms up, gathering all the energy in the room. Palms together, coming down to heart center. We'll end our practice in gratitude. Thank you for showing up today and practicing, guiding your inner self to enlightenment, understanding the person we always need to work on is ourselves. Hoping the rest of today brings you love, light, and joy. Namaste. Thank you guys for joining in on our practice today. We will see you again tomorrow for day 8. Bye.